Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I'm bringing you episode 8 of the Neighborly Sims Craft Minecraft map, the number 1 server that we had. And this is, we're going to go on the way out to, let's see, we never quite finished all this stuff here. Might as well do this, because that's going to bother me now. At one time I went along the edges of the thing and did all of those things that I could find, but I guess I probably shouldn't take the time to do it now. I think maybe I ran out of, either that or somebody else ran out of cobblestone, but I'm in creative, so I'm just going to fill this in. It is, after all, my own map now, right? Oh my gosh, look at all that. How unsightly and insecure. Not that anything's going to bother anything. It's just that I don't like it. Picky about those things. And there we go. All right. Oh. Okay. There were 3 or 4 of us that were working on this wall at one time. I think I probably finished it off because you can tell by all the torches, as usual. So nowadays, of course, we wouldn't leave the pathways the way they are over here either. This would have been done like this, or would be. Whoops, that's not the right thing. What do I have? Oh yeah, okay. Let's do this. I don't even have a shovel in here. Look at this. Let's get a shovel. Might as well have a diamond one as long as we have shovels, right? Put that there. Take that out. It's not really necessary there anyway. But now we would be able to do this. Nothing can spawn on that spot, of course. Oops. I'll fix that. Sure I will. There we go. Alright. So yeah, that's how we would make our paths nowadays. At least I would. Okay, anyway, we're going to go to see Fort Neighborly, which is my build. Once we got to where this was our, we were finished doing, everybody had a place here, then we started moving out, and I think I've mentioned, yeah, I have mentioned, Lydia started making us roads after we all went out and started to Fort Neighborly. So, not after we all started Fort Neighborly, everybody went out their own directions. You've seen Carrie's place, you've seen Angel's place, you've seen Steph's place. There were all sorts of other ones, and I am not going to go to all of them. Those were the biggest ones and the most developed that we had. Deb's son made a pretty nice place. I suppose I should try to find that. I'm not even sure where it is. And then his girlfriend was on, and she made a neat place too. I don't know. I might go on with that. But right now, this road and the railroad were created by Lydia because she made roads to everybody's place. And somewhere out here, there's also a place that she made that's up in the sky, and I was thinking it was on this road, but I'm not sure where. I mean, or off of this road anyway. I probably could go to it by taking the railroad, more than likely. Pretty sure that it's out this way somewhere. More construction stuff. This is all done in survival, or basically, Lydia was one of my maintenance people and admin people, and so she was opt, and so was Carrie. I think by the end, all of us regular players were all opt. Spend the night if you need. This is one of the places I made along the way, and then I made it for myself when I was coming out this way, and then just kind of kept it going, fixed it up a little bit. And yeah, this railroad's still going here. And Lydia she just made the way. This is how she built. She built the road this way. The railroad was added in afterwards, so she made it a little wider. There are several places along this way that will show you, things that were not yet developed. And I think I came along and developed some of it. Oh, this is a safe place. Okay, didn't mean to put that there. Yeah, okay, there's, as you can see up here, there's a village, but I needed to stop here at night, so I made myself a little place to hide, and then I just decided I really liked it, and so I took the oak that's all around here, and made a little tree house with upper shelf stuff here. Anything in there? Some coal and a bed and stuff that I was using along the way, food and construction items. Oh yes, and there's a balcony out here. There you go. And it overlooks the village, which that's one reason I wanted to stop here, is because the village had not had anything done to it by the time I got over there. And we'll just fly it. As you can see, we had signs out here saying where we were going. This is actually a village that had been found early on when we were exploring, but nobody had had the time with everything else we were doing. That goes on that way, but the pathway goes here, and it says Ravine Village, be careful, because this was nobody ever really did anything out here. It's just, look, there's still iron in here. This is the way the well was when we found it, and a lot of the there were no walls here, there were no anything, and the villagers were dying because they would walk up here, they would get in the well, and there was no bottom on the well, and they would fall through, and they were down there and they couldn't get back up. So they were dying because they were being killed down there if there were anything around. So I finally came out and did do a little bit of work. I used this as a sniping tower here and a place to stay before I did anything else. And I think there is one walled in. I think I ran out of cobblestone there, obviously. There is one villager walled in here in the library, right there, because that was the only one left. Is he in? I know I heard him. He must be in the doorway. Pretty sure he's there. We can hear him. I'll replace this because, yep, there he is. See? He's right there. There's actually a librarian. He would be a librarian, not a cartographer. Nowadays, look at this. See, that is not safe. So just while I'm here, I will replace those blocks there and then add some. Don't need to go that high. But yeah, we'll do I have torches? I do. We'll add some right on the front, the same way that I had them on there. Yeah, that was the only safety that was there. That guy was left, and I thought, at some point I'm going to come back here and do something about this poor little village that has nothing left. Obviously, it was an earthquake village. One little farm over here, nothing but the one little guy in there. That would be kind of fun to come in and play that again, and do that. Maybe someday. Okay, now to go back on the road here. And I think it probably says where it's going now. It should say to Fort Neighborly this way. What does it say on the sign? Fort Neighborly that way and the village that way. Yep. So we'll just go along here. And again, more construction stuff. And somewhere in here, I'm thinking it was not too far from here that Lydia built her sky thing that she was doing. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hard curve, supposed to show a curve that's a very dangerous curve. And out in the open here a little bit. Where is the place? And she would mark places like that. I'm just going to take that off of there, but she would mark places like that sometimes. Okay, that goes on to my place. To Elysium. Okay, this is what we'll take a turn here and go this way and then come back. I thought it was in here somewhere, and the railroad is quite a feat for as early on as we were playing in the game, and we didn't know much about railroads, but she studied it out and she learned about how to make that be an exchange where you could change and go one way, and hit another lever and go the other way. So here's the end of the road and the railway, and she made the Elysium here, and this was like one of the very first water things that we had. Welcome to the Elysium in the clouds. You might want to put your stuff in here just in case. And then you could start going up. Which the first time that I did this, oh my goodness, and I got up here and wasn't used to anything like this at the time. I still don't like it. It's starting to swallow right now, getting a little bit of a dry throat. I don't like it at all, but once you get up here, then how did we get, how did you get off of here? Did you have to, is this glass? Okay. And it's like, I didn't see that right there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, here's a little farm here, a little animal farm. She did this before she took down the mountain. This was the top of a mountain. She brought her first pairs up here, and she bred all the animals up here. And after she did all of the breeding and everything she wanted to do, she completely carved out, and those are her horses over there. She still loves the horses. She carved out an entire mountain and made sure it was all grass down there. So you can fall off of these clouds. So you can go up higher here and go up to the little thing there. Let's see, you can go all the way. Still makes me feel very, very bad to go across over here. Let's see, can we get there this way? No. You have to go up here to this one. How did you get out here? I have no idea. What do we have here? Take anything you need. Yeah, this was her little warehouse. Lydia always, to this day, I don't know if she's been playing on these servers for a long time, she still says, take anything you need. You know, I have all this, I have all that. Come take what you need. I have more than what I need, because she built for all the rest of us. That was what she did. And especially on this server, take anything you need. Ooh, we don't want to go that way. It just makes me very nervous here. I don't want to knock the poor cow off either. Okay, this is where we're going. And what's in here? Oh, little farm. Little complete farm area here where you can get all the food you need. Yep. It's not automated, but it is a little farm. As you can tell, I'm getting very... Ugh. Okay, so we can go up here. We'll have to do this. I have to do it. I can do it. Get up here and get where the glass is. Ready, and there we go. Whew. Okay, so yeah, and here we have, you know, beds and chests for anybody who wanted to stay overnight. And you could, of course, you could snipe from up here, whatever you wanted to do. Yeah, so these are all nice, fluffy lamb wool things, and we have to go back down this way. Yeah, I don't like it, but we have to go down now. We can just fly off of here, can't we? Yes, I'm going to do that because I don't like going down those things. So this would have been some of her favorite horses over here. One of her favorite horses. This would have been the one she was riding, and I bet he's like the fastest, best jumper around because she knew how to figure those things out. She really loves the horses. So going back on the desert highway here, which is in no way safe. Well, I say no way. There are a few lights here, as you can see, but you wouldn't probably want to be doing anything more than running as fast as you could during the night under any normal circumstances. Because I'm in creative, so things would spot me after a little bit, but not yet. In fact, did I put this in? I may have put this into peaceful. Let's put it into normal. What do I want to do here? Difficulty. I usually play on hard anymore, but normal. I don't think we ever played this on more than not easy. Is that that's a village over there? I'll bet I have never seen that village. I've never actually been over there. I've been up and down this road. I have never seen this village. Look at this. I don't think so. Wait, is that the... Oh, this is the ravine village, that's all. Okay, it's just the way that I'm coming at it. I think, wait a minute. That's the ravine village. That's all. Okay, so on the way out here on this part of the highway, now I had started doing this, and I didn't even know she was making the Elysium out there. I was out here busily, doing my thing out at the fort. And these are the places that I stopped. Conestoga wagon number 1, overnighters welcome. To get in here, you have to take both of those down, or else you can't get up there. And inside, you have just the bare essentials, things that I had with me when I was working out here, and a place to sleep so that you wouldn't just die and not have any place to go. And so then running along here, let's see, we'll follow under the things. There are a few places along here that had little signs, or still have little signs, I think, that say something else, that there's probably something here. This may not be the space. I was thinking it was in here, but maybe not. Been a long time. Yeah, here, what is this? What does it say here? Oh, this is just, careful, ravine below. And I think that I blocked it here. She didn't. And then this side here, and I put up the glass so you could see She may have put the glass in. Anyway, yeah, there's an undeveloped ravine down there that nobody's ever done anything with. It's just there, but there's another one too. And you can see she just left, you know, the parts of the roof that were there. She didn't add anything. It's all open road out here. Just enough stuff to, you know, you can go by here in the railroad car pretty fast and not see much of anything, of course. But as I was running it, there's more stuff. Yeah, this was another place I stopped. So it would take me just about, by the time I'd explore things and everything, it would take me about all day to get to another one of these. This is identical. Oh no, this is the freight wagon. See, it's a little different than the Conestoga, but it's the same inside. Just have to pull that down. Yeah, there's a creeper there. I'm in creative, so it's not going to hurt me. But yeah, identical inside. I used a lot of wool, all done in survival. Built when I could. Yep. Here we go. And let's see, somewhere in here there are zombies, obviously. Yeah, so I think I said that the first time we went out we couldn't go more than, I don't know if it was 2,000 or 2,500 blocks. I wanted to keep us all within a certain border. Then we got the new biomes and all that kind of stuff, and then we started going out much further, and there's stuff that we can find that are out like 30,000 and all that kind of stuff. When I opened up the rest of the borders, we all kind of just took off into all the new stuff, because you had to get past, you had to get out past, there's Conestoga number 2 right here, same kind of stuff inside. Yeah, you had to get out past, yeah, here we go. All of the stuff that was already, that we had already had generated, of course, to find new biomes. Alright, just like now in 1.13 in our games, we have to get out past what has already been built. This one here, I did come in and do all this, and you can't see anything. It was a mine shaft, and I emptied it. So this end was just... Again, my lighting. I was absolutely a lighting freak at the time. Yeah, here is some more of it, and I'll just kind of go down a little bit to show you. There, you won't be able to see anything except, yeah, and everything I did was always like neat and regimented. Putting these in here like this at the time was like totally foreign to me. But look at the lighting I missed. Well, I put up all this stuff, but then there's lighting I missed. And then look here. This stuff has never, ever even been looked at. Yeah, so it's all like brand new. And there's probably some more mine shaft in here. But basically, I took out everything. That's what we did when we were working with mine shafts. We pretty much emptied everything because we needed all the supplies. We were building, and that's what we were looking for. Because although we were allowed to work in creative, if we were operators, that was not supposed to be our standard. I don't know why that's upside down, and I don't have any with me, and I don't want to look for one, but evidently there was a little bit of a mistake made there.